Backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found it out of goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good.
Ulstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Buxton and Central Valley High School, where tonight the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros will take on the North Border Eagles from Pembina. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro Central Valley comes in with a 1-6 record. They are 0-3 in Region 2 play. Their last game was a loss Tuesday night to Park River Fordville Lincoln, 57-38. While the North Border Eagles have been out for a week, their last game was on the 29th of December. That was a 62-50 loss to Sargent County. That game was played in Northwood as part of a holiday tournament. The Eagles come in 3-4 overall, 1-2 in region play. We will hear from the two coaches, Haley Loud of Hillsboro Central Valley and Patrick Dunnigan of North Border, when we return after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Here's a fresh trade on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. 2014 Versatile DT 550 has 30-inch tracks, high-flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. Also a 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deals on this and this new fresh trade 2014 Versatile DT 550. Talk with Chuck O'Neill at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961. They thank you for your business.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Buick and Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazers, Traverse, and Enclave, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet and Buick dealer, providing sales and a service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch, Smurf, or Jay. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada, 218-784-2000.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. You can find all of your hardware needs for all seasons. They do have everything you need to get your home and yard ready for the winter ahead. If you're preparing for your remodeling or other do-it-yourself indoor projects this winter, stop by Olson Hardware, pick up your paints, stains, and all of the other accessories too. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress at Olson Hardware. Olson Hardware can repair your major appliances, refrigerators, freezers, stoves, ovens, washers, dryers, and more. Your full-service hardware store, Olson Hardware, Hillsboro.
Welcome back to Central Valley, where Hillsboro Central Valley takes on North Border tonight in girls basketball. On our Irie Insurance pregame report, Patrick Dunnigan is the coach of the North Border Eagles. Tell me about your season so far.
Well, right now we're off to a 3-4 start. We've already gone through, we've had the Thompson game and we've had a couple other tough ones in there. Cavalier gave us a loss, so we picked up some nice ones along the way. Girls are playing pretty good overall. We're highly competitive. Played a couple games for holiday break, and I was really proud of the girls and their effort and the way they competed throughout the whole game. Picked up a win. We split it with Christmas break, a 1-win, 1 loss. The loss we something different than what they're used to.
This is an interesting matchup for the reason you mentioned height. Neither team has a great deal of that. No 6-footers among the players on the roster.
Yeah, it's be more our side was, yes, definitely. I know these girls, HCV is really scrappy. They've come a long ways, well coached. They seem to hustle well. They play deep on the bench, which they keeps legs fresh and stuff. So they're going to bring a lot of challenges too.
One player on your side will bring some challenges is Jenna Fraser, your junior point guard, and I guess overall team leader.
Yeah, she's the girl that takes control for us and kind of sets the tone for the rest of the girls. She just has that way about her of being calm and taking control of the girls and knowing what we're in. And if she's a good communicator on the court, letting everybody know what we're thinking when we're into next. And great take charge type of girl.
What are some of the other strong points of your team?
I like to say our scrappiness. We're feisty. The girls are always willing to learn more. They're very coachable. Love their hustle. For their size, we rebound. I feel fairly good. And just all the girls out with their work ethic is very good. They're not willing to go up and get that mentality that we're going to work, we're going to hustle you, and I hope to bring that tonight.
What will be the important things for you tonight?
Just playing our game, just not letting them dictate what we want to do, and controlling the boards. And we're gonna play some up-tempo ball. We're not a pressing team, so we're gonna be looking for more of that. We'll still be pushing the ball, but we have ways that we want to push it that's maybe a little different than other teams do. But just play our style ball, rebound well. That's goal number one. Good defense and good rebounding. We'll start there, and offense hopefully will take care of itself.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
That's Patrick Kennedy, coach of the North Border Eagles. We'll return with our Erie Insurance pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Do you need new furniture? You know, real furniture that's comfortable and built to last. Something stylish that you can enjoy watching the games on, entertain friends on, or just relax with the family? Then there's only one place and one person you need to visit. Lee Olfson Furniture Mart in West Fargo. From beds to couches and everything in between, they have the best selection at the best prices and always no interest financing available. Visit with Lee Olfson, Platinum Sales Specialist at Furniture Mart, and don't forget to ask for Lee and get the special Your Live Event pricing. Call or text 200-8019 or stop in. Make sure you ask for Lee.
Hillsboro Lumber welcomes you. As you're working on interior projects, Hillsboro Lumber can help. Hillsboro Lumber has trim, doors, flooring, and all the necessary tools and products to complete your projects. If you're also thinking about larger projects for next spring and summer, let Hillsboro Lumber know of your ideas and they'll help with planning and estimates. Hillsboro Lumber, 701-636-4301. Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
We continue with our Erie Insurance pregame show. Haley Luff, the coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, joins me now, and this is a busy week for you. You had a game on Tuesday, you've got the game tonight, then you've got another game at Ada Borup West tomorrow.
Yeah, busy week. The girls are honestly good this weekend. We've got a lot of competitive games too, so they're ready for it, but yep, they're going to get a lot of exercise this week.
You started off on Tuesday night with a game against Park River, and they wound up getting the win there. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, the girls came out really strong. The first half, I thought we played defensively really good that first quarter, but then we started to get a little tired and let things go. So we saw that we needed to tighten our defense up a little bit, so that's what we did on our only practice this week. We worked on some defense, but I thought the girls played really hard. We saw some really good things, and we're excited to see them again.
You've got a really young team, just one senior on the roster, and most of the starters will be freshmen or sophomores.
Yeah, very young. It's been kind of that rebuilding year, but the girls have started to get into their roles very quickly. You can see them just mature throughout the season, so that's been really fun to watch.
Who've been some of the girls that have stood out this year?
Megan Ensign, she is averaging about 11 points for us right now, which has been really good to see. Kennedy Olson, too, she's our point guard, and she's filled that role really well this year. She plays more like a junior, senior than she does a sophomore, so that's been fun to see. So those two girls have been really great for us offensively and defensively, and then Peyton Quam, too, has just been great for us defensively, too. So a lot of young girls stepping into big roles.
This is an interesting matchup tonight because both yourselves and North Border, no one really that tall. I don't think there's anybody over 6 foot in this game.
No, this will probably be our first matchup to see that is about the same height as us. So it's kind of a refreshing thing to look at. We're not seeing 6 foot girls. We're seeing girls our height. So it's going to be who's ever going to bring their A game tonight.
What will be the important things for you tonight?
Defense is going to be huge for us. That's something that we struggle with, and that's a very aggressive and scrappy team. So we've got to be there defensively and be able to stop them from scoring.
All right, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's Haley Locke, coach of the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros. We'll come back with the starting lineups as we return to Central Valley after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Everyone here at the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts would like to take this time to remind parents to teach their children how to be responsible and stay drug-free. By late elementary, many children know of a classmate who smokes, drinks, or uses drugs. It is never too early to talk to your child about substance abuse. Schools teach kids to say no to drugs, but it's what the parents do that counts the most. This has been Easton Baszler with a message from the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsborough, serving the Hillsborough and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsborough, serving the Hillsborough area and surrounding communities.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsborough, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
And welcome back to Central Valley. Joe Lancello with you, and our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com, IHRYINS.com. And time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower owned, crystalsugar.com. And starting off for the North Border Eagles, number 5 is Addison Brown, a 5'5 senior. Number 10, Kira Helland, a 5'4 senior. Number 15, Jenna Fraser, a 5'5 junior. Number 20, Taylon Dunnigan is a 5'7 junior. And number 22, Kira Moore is, is a 5'7 junior. Patrick Dunnigan, the coach of North Border, the Eagles 3-4 overall, 1-2 in Region 2 play. Now for Hillsborough Central Valley in the home white uniforms with royal blue. Number 3, Sadie Gallagher is a 5'7 sophomore, averaging just over 3 points a game. Number 4 is Peyton Quam, a 5'3 sophomore. Number 11, Paige Cotton, a 5'8 freshman, averaging 3.3 a game. Number 13, Megan Ensign, a 5'6 sophomore, averaging 11.6 to lead the Burros in scoring. And number 23, Kennedy Olson, a 5'5 sophomore, averaging 6.7 a game. Haley Louth, the coach of Hillsborough Central Valley, the Burros, 1-6 overall, 0-3 in Region 2 play. In the JV game earlier tonight was North Border winning by a score of 33-20. Hillsborough Central Valley going from left to right in the opening half. Paige Cotton at 5'8", jumping center against Kira Moore, who's 5'7". And the tip goes out of bounds, and it will go to the Burros. Olsen between the circles. Ensign with a jumper, doesn't go. Rebound poked loose. And Hillsborough Central Valley with it. A 3 from the left doesn't go. Good work underneath by Peyton Quam to get the rebound. Cotton had a shot that didn't go. And the ball is going to stay with Hillsborough Central Valley. Olsen off the inbound baseline left. Gives it off for Quam, who drives and scores. And Hillsborough Central Valley strike first. Free throw circle jumper by Jenna Fraser doesn't go. And Hillsborough Central Valley quickly into the front court. Shot by Olsen was off. Now a long ball ahead for Kira Helen to score. Or it's at it 2. Just over a minute played. Did we have we had a foul. Away from the ball on Paige Cotton of Hillsborough Central Valley. That's her first and the first team foul. It will be North Border basketball. And Paige Cotton having to retreat. I don't know if there was a cut or a blood issue or something. I'm not sure. I don't have a 25 in my program. So I'm not sure who that is. Baseline drive by Moore. Hit the backboard and goes out of bounds, and it will be Burro basketball. Ensign driving and foul, and she'll get 2 free throws. Foul is on Kira Hilland of North Border, her first, team's first. Ensign at the free throw line makes the first. And the Burros back up 3-2. Ensign a 64% free throw shooter. The Burros is a team 55%. Ensign makes both, and it's 4-2 for Hillsborough Central Valley. Reach-in foul on Sadie Gallagher. Her first and the second on HCV. North Border inbounding at the hash mark. In for Brown, who did well to keep her balance, and now Helen driving. No. Ensign the rebound. 6-1 rebounding edge early for Hillsborough Central Valley. Shot by Gallagher was well short, and the Eagles get the rebound. Fraser. Found Dunnigan, who missed the shot in close. We've got a held ball, and the ball will stay with North Border. Paige Cotton back into the ball game for Hillsborough Central Valley. Fraser spinning, driving, missing, getting her own rebound. And fouled, and Fraser will shoot two. Sadie Gallagher with the foul. I've got her for two. First free throw good by Fraser. For 3, Eagles trail and a chance to tie. And they do. Fraser's first 2 points of the night. Olsen intended for Cotton. Nice idea. The ball just got away. First turnover of the ball game. That last foul was on Kennedy Olsen rather than Gallagher. So 1 foul apiece for Gallagher and Olsen for Hillsborough Central Valley. Moore trying to drive and fouled. Team 4 foul on the Burros. Two free throws coming first for Kira Moore, the 5'7" junior, looking for her first point, getting it. And for the first time, North Border has the lead at 5-4. Last foul was on Gallagher, her second. That gets Casey Hong, number 33, a 5'7" freshman, into the game. Second free throw missed. Scramble for the rebound. And they're going to call a foul on North Border. On Hillen, that's her second of the second team foul. They'll let HCV inbound that again. Facing pressure. Peyton Quam. Olsen. Cotton. Off the glass and in. Paige Cotton's first basket. Burrows back in front at 6-5. Addison Brown for Dunnigan, right of the lane for Moore. Shot is off the bracket and the rebound Ensign. Kennedy Olsen across midcourt. Cotton started to drive, ball taken away by Fraser. Fraser gives back for Addison Brown, who will shoot a three and hit it. (8-6) North Border back in front. Third lead change in the opening quarter. Olsen into the lane now. Ensign with a three. That doesn't go. Rebound tied up on the arrow. The ball's going to stay with Hillsborough Central Valley. And one of the Eagles may have hit her head on the floor. Coach Patrick Dunnigan coming out to have a look and a talk with the injured player. And that may be his daughter, Talon. And people do want to be really careful with head injuries. Greater awareness of those in this day and age. Talon Dunnigan is up. Now Patrick Dunnigan having a word with the officials. Whether she has to, maybe it's whether Talon Dunnigan has to immediately leave the game. That's often how it is in other sports where if play is stopped because of an injury, that player's got to come out. And that will be the case. Talon Dunnigan will sit down and be replaced by 24, Katie Volk, a 5'8 junior in the North Border Eagles lineup. Still Hillsborough Central Valley basketball with a fresh shot clock. Pass down low to an open Quam, missed the shot. Quam trying to scoop save it, but stepped on the line. And North Border wants a short timeout with 3:57 to go in the first quarter, and North Border leading Hillsborough Central Valley 8-6. And this game break brought to you by Lee Olfson of Furniture Mart in Fargo. Ask for Lee to get your live event pricing. Give him a call at 701-200-8019, 701-200-8019. Slow start here. No one with more than 2 points in this game, but Addison Brown has a 3-point basket for North Border. She is the game's leading scorer so far. Brown around a screen. Entry pass broken up by Casey Hong. And a foul on North Border. Third team foul on the Eagles. This one's on 22, Kira Moore, her first. No pressure this time from North Border, setting up in a 2-3 zone. Kennedy Olson for Quam on the left wing. Back for Ensign on the top, shot clock at 12. Kennedy Olson driving, shooting too hard, and Moore the rebound. 3:15 in the quarter, long pass, finding a wide open Addison Brown to score. Brown with 5, and it's a 10-6 lead for North Border as we near the 3-minute mark in the opening quarter. Pass broken up by Brown. Burrows control. Page left of the lane. Ensign, jumper, no. Quam trying to hang on to the rebound. It was touched last by Helland. The ball will stay with Hillsborough Central Valley. Ensign and Hong check out of the game. In for the first time is number 5, Addison Sari, a 5'2 freshman. And a travel. Third turnover against Hillsborough Central Valley. Sadie Gallagher back into the ball game for Hillsborough Central Valley as well. Moore back for Fraser. Under 2.5 to go in the quarter. Moore finding Brown, but a foul. Not a shooting foul. It's on Peyton Quam, her first, and that's 5 against Hillsborough Central Valley in this first half. Fraser on the inbound baseline left. Fresh shot clock. Brown back for Fraser. Fraser spinning and scoring. 4 for Jenna Fraser. 12-6 North Border. Eagles on a 10-2 run. Cotton driving the baseline, off for Gallagher. Jumper doesn't go, rebound tipped out. Controlled by Olsen. 5 offensive rebounds so far for Hillsborough Central Valley, and a basket for Kennedy Olsen, her first of the night. Burrows cut to within 12-8, and we've got a pushing foul, and that will be team foul 6 on Hillsborough Central Valley. It's the first on Addison Sorey. So the next foul against the Burrows will put North Border in the bonus for the duration of the first half. 3 on the way from Fraser off the bracket, no good. Olsen gets the rebound. And Olsen goes coast to coast to score. Hillsborough Central Valley within 2. Here's a drive the other way. Ball was blocked nicely. And the ball will go to the Burrows. Just over a minute to go in the first quarter. Ball came loose, it was taken away. 4th turnover against Hillsborough Central Valley. Long ball, too long for Brown. And that's the first North Border turnover of the night. With under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Hillsborough Central Valley can tie or take the lead on this possession. Cotton's pass picked off. Moore driving, missing, but a foul, and Moore to the free throw line. With 38.7 to go in the quarter, and that is team foul 7 on Hillsborough Central Valley. This is on Addison Sorey, and that's her second. So Sorey and Gallagher, 2 fouls apiece for Hillsborough Central Valley as Moore hits the first free throw. She's 2 of 3 at the line today. Gives her team a 3-point lead. Megan Ensign, number 13, back into the game for Hillsborough Central Valley to replace Sorey. Moore made them both. She's got 3 on the night. 14-10 in favor of North Border. Nice pass. Cotton running it down. Shot hit the bottom of the backboard. But last touched by one of the Eagles. Off the inbound, Ensign misses from being close. Shot clock comes off, and a scramble for the ball. Olsen had it briefly, but traveled. North Border basketball with 24.3 to go in the quarter. Again, the shot clock turned off. Brown pass intended for Volk, picked off. And a travel on Hillsborough Central Valley, their 7th turnover of the quarter. Eagles to inbound three-quarter court with 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball was just rolled in. The clock doesn't stop until the ball is touched. Fraser missing at the buzzer. On our Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, Golden Harvest Seeds, after 1, It's North Border 14, Hillsborough Central Valley 10, second quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Take a good look at Hillsborough. You probably know that the people are friendly, and you know about the quality of healthcare available at Sanford Medical Center. Maybe you've been to the Hillsborough Sports Complex to cheer on the Burros. Look at the businesses on Hillsborough's Main Street. The Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation provides financial help to local child care providers, and they're interested in supporting local businesses. For more information, contact the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation at growhillsborough.nd.com.
Back at Central Valley, Joe Lancello with you. North Border leading Hillsborough Central Valley 14-10 at the end of the first quarter. Taylon Dunnigan is back in the game for North Border, number 20, after she took an apparent bump to the head in the first quarter. She appears fine. There seems to be a discussion at midcourt with the officials and North Border coach Patrick Dunnigan, who is also Taylon's father. It is North Border basketball to start the second quarter. They've got Brown, Dunnigan, Moore, Helland, and Fraser, their original starting five. Fraser getting by Cotton, jumper up, off. And the rebound off Cotton, out of bounds. And it will stay with North Border with 18 on the shot clock. Cotton, Ensign, Gallagher, Olson, and Quam, the five on the floor for Hillsborough Central Valley. Shot no good. Cotton lost the ball, but last touched by one of the Eagles. Kennedy Olson looking into the zone, gives her Cotton on the right wing. Ensign with a three, that's off. And Brown the rebound for North Border. Ahead for Dunnigan, but a nice job of pickpocketing by Kennedy Olson to knock the ball out of bounds. Is that even a verb, pickpocketing? Here's a Fraser three from the left corner, no good. And Gallagher got the rebound, even though she was triple teamed. Now a break for Olson. Layup no good and a foul. Loose ball foul going after the rebound. Team foul 8 on Hillsborough Central Valley. It's on Sadie Gallagher, and that is her third. So Casey Hong coming off the bench, or will come off the bench at the next break. Brown trying to move her way in, and she was fouled, and will go to the line now for a 1-on-1. Team foul 9 on Hillsborough Central Valley. It's on Peyton Quam, her second. A North Border substitution now. Fraser comes out, and 24 Katie Volk back into the ball game. Brown at the free throw line to shoot a 1-on-1. She's got 5 points on the night. And one more free throw coming. North Border up by 5. If Brown makes the free throw, that'll give her team a tie for its biggest lead of the night. Free throw in and out. And the rebound, Hong. Cotton with a three. Doesn't get it. Moore gets a rebound. Ahead for Dunnigan on the right wing. Brown. Moore to shoot for a three. Air ball. But caught underneath by Helen. The putback no good. And the Burros come away with it. Hong looking, slipping. Finds Ensign behind her for a three. That doesn't go. Rebound is tied up. And on the arrow, it's going to stay with Hillsborough Central Valley. Jenna Fraser back into the North Border lineup, replacing Kira Helland. Fresh shot clock. Hong on the inbound baseline. No, check that. As Hong getting the shot, it's an air ball. And Volk gets the rebound. Fraser from the right wing, driving, missing, but she'll get 2 free throws. And that's also team foul 10 on Hillsborough Central Valley. The foul is on Hong, her first. Fraser with 4 points. She's 2 of 2 at the foul line. First one didn't go. Let's see what number 2 does. Fraser with 1 of 2. And a timeout by Hillsborough Central Valley on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Golden Harvest Seeds. North Border leading HCV by 10. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Trail District Health Unit is here to provide you with health and wellness services, including health education, blood sugar and hemoglobin screenings, blood pressure checks, vaccinations, free COVID home tests, vision and hearing screenings, home care visits, limited-term medical equipment, and more. Contact Trail District Health for information about childhood or adult immunizations and where you can get them. Call Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4434. Trail District Health is here to prevent, promote, and protect.
Joe Lancello with you from Central Valley. YourLiveEvent.com will be with you on Saturday afternoon from Hillsborough as the Burros boys take on 10th-ranked Sargent County. Hillsborough Central Valley's boys receiving votes in this week's Class B poll, so that should be a pretty good ball game. 5 o'clock on YourLiveEvent.com for the varsity game. Quam lost the dribble, was able to shovel it off for Olsen. Now Quam looking into the zone. Shot clock at 10. Olsen backpedals. Ensign with a shot. It's well short. And that'll be a shot clock violation. North Border ball with 5:14 to go in the half and a 6-point lead. Which equals their biggest. Fraser almost lost the dribble. Brown did lose the pass. Olsen driving and fouled with 4:50 to go on the half. Kira Moore committing the foul for North Border. That is her second and the 4th team foul on the Eagles. Helen and Moore both with 2 fouls apiece for North Border. Burrows on the inbound. Number 10, McKenna Dickoff, a 5'6" junior in the game for the first time for Hillsborough Central Valley, and a travel against Cotton. 9th turnover against Hillsborough Central Valley. Helen back into the game to replace Moore for North Border. Volk guarded by Cotton. Ball poked away from Helen, and a nice takeaway by Olsen, who'll lay it up and in. 6 for Kennedy Olsen. Burrows within 4 with 4:15 to go in the half. Fraser for Dunnigan. Ball went through her hands. Now Volk in the right block. Reverse layup at the bottom of the rim. She got her own rebound. Off for Helen. Shot no good. And there's going to be a foul called on North Border, which is team foul 5, and the first on Jenna Fraser. Looking for the cutter. Olsen driving. The ball went out of bounds and last touched by one of the Eagles. Olsen to throw it in. Baseline left. 22 on the shot clock. Dickoff into the lane. Ensign straddling the three-point line on the left. Scores. 4 for Megan Ensign. And the Burros now within 2 with under 3.5 to go in the half. Dunnigan for Volk in the lane to score. Katie Volk's first basket. 18-14 Eagles. And Fraser trying to wrestle the ball away from Dickoff. And the ball goes to North Border on the possession arrow. 10 turnovers against Hillsborough Central Valley. Lead pass could not quite be kept in by Dunnigan. Stepped over the baseline. 5th North Border turnover. 2-1-2 zone now from North Border defensively. Quam back in the game for the Burros. Olsen's jumper high off the glass, no good. And Fraser the rebound. Fraser tried to knife her way in, but the ball last touched by a Hillsborough Central Valley player. North Border ball with 25 on the shot clock. 2:25 to go in the half. Fraser driving, missing. And as Ensign was getting the rebound, she got hit from behind. That's team foul 6 on North Border. And it's on Kara Helen, and that is her 3rd. So Helen of North Border and Gallagher of Hillsborough Central Valley, each with 3 fouls for their respective teams. Nearing the 2-minute mark in the first half. Olsen trying to drive through the zone, jumper up, bouncing and bouncing in for McKenna Dickoff. Her first bucket. The 5'6" junior. And again, the Burros within 2. Nice drive by Helen, dumped off for Dunnigan to score a bunny. First bucket for Taylon Dunnigan. 3 on the way from Dickoff, doesn't go. Volk the rebound. Brown driving, missing, but a foul. 2 free throws for Addison Brown with 1:24 to go in the half. This foul on Peyton Quam of the Burros, and that's her 3rd. So Quam and Gallagher for the Burros, each with 3 fouls. Brown missing the first. Kate Bjornson, number 25, a 5'7" sophomore, checks into the game for the first time for North Border. as Helen sits down. Brown with 1 of 2. She's got 4. And the Eagles up by 5. And Volk called for bumping Ensign, and that is team foul 7 on North Border. First foul on Katie Volk. Ensign to shoot a 1-and-1. The sophomore 2 of 2 at the line tonight. The only free throws that the Burros have taken tonight. And Ensign makes the first. A chance to cut the gap to 3. Free throw short, and Volk got the rebound. Brown nearly lost the ball. Fraser gets a screen and threw it away. Ensign had it briefly, but then she lost it. Under a minute to go in the half. Fraser trying to back her way in. Wound up losing it. About a 3-second difference. Game clock and shot clock. Here's an Ensign 3 from the right. Bango! First 3 for Hillsborough Central Valley tonight. And Ensign with 8, and it's a 1-point game. Shot clock is off. They clear room for Brown to drive, and she is fouled. And I think that's on Quam, and that would be her 4th. It is. So Peyton Quam with 4 fouls already with 16.3 seconds to go in the half. And Addison Brown shooting 2 with a double bonus. Addison Sore coming back into the game for Hillsborough Central Valley for the final 16 seconds to replace Quam. So Quam with 4 fouls, Gallagher 3 for the Burros. Brown gets 1 of 2. That's a 2-point game. Approaching the end of the first half. Olsen lost the ball. Half-court heave by Fraser. She hit it, but it won't count. She traveled. Hillsborough Central Valley players wondering what hit them. That was a nice basket, but it's not going to count. Half a second to go in the half. Catch and shoot. Cotton missing. And that's the end of the first half. Pretty even ball game. Nobody running away with this one. And our halftime score on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, Golden Harvest Seeds. It's North Border 22, Hillsborough Central Valley 20. We'll be back after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsborough. If you have an upcoming wedding or special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find gift ideas for all occasions. Check out the new decor to spruce up your home and office for the new year at 3R Floral. And don't forget about Hillsborough Gifts, featuring Burro apparel for all Burro fans. Check out the 3R Floral Facebook page and see some great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsborough.
H509. If you are already a member, thank you. If you are not a member, we would love to invite you to join Hillsborough Dollars for Scholars. As we come into the season of giving, we remind you every graduating student who applies will receive at least one scholarship through Hillsborough Dollars for Scholars. So we can continue this amazing program, please consider a gift this season to Hillsborough Dollars for Scholars. Visit H509 Hillsborough Dollars for Scholars website or Facebook page for more information.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
Welcome back to Central Valley. Joe Lancello with you. We're at halftime girls high school basketball, and it's North Border leading Hillsboro Central Valley by a score of 22-20. And our halftime show brought to you by Ryan Updahl Agency at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-5777 for your insurance requests. Visit with Ryan Updahl. It has been a close game. North Border has had a lead of 6 at a couple of occasions. The last one of those was 16-10. Early in the second quarter, Hillsboro Central Valley led. Their biggest leads were 2-0 and 4-2. We've been tied twice at 2-4 and had 3 lead changes. Leading the scoring for North Border is senior Addison Brown with a 3-pointer, a 2-pointer, and 3 of 6 at the free throw line for 8 points. Jenna Fraser with a basket, 3 of 4 at the line for 5. Kira Moore with 3 of 4 at the foul line for 3. Kira Helen a basket for 2. Taylin Dunnigan a basket for 2. And Katie Volk a basket for 2. Kate Bjornstead played briefly and did not score. North Border 9 of 14 at the foul line. 7 turnovers against the Eagles, and North Border with 14 rebounds unofficially, 4 on the offensive side. North Border 14 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second, for their total of 22. Hillsboro Central Valley led offensively by sophomore Megan Ensign with a 3, a 2, 3 of 4 at the foul line for 8. Kennedy Olson, 3 baskets for 6. Peyton Quam a basket for 2. McKenna Dickoff a basket for 2. Paige Cotton a basket for 2. Sadie Gallagher, Addison Sare and Casey Hong have played and have not scored. Hillsboro Central Valley 3 of 4 at the foul line, all of those by Ensign. 12 turnovers against the Burros, and Hillsboro Central Valley unofficially was 17 rebounds, 8 on the offensive side. Hillsboro Central Valley 10 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second for their total of 20. As far as fouls are concerned, for North Border, Kira Helland has 3 fouls and Kira Moore has 2. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Peyton Quam has 4 fouls, 3 on Sadie Gallagher and 2 on Addison Sare. So that could be a bit of a factor as we get into the second half. And once again at halftime, it's North Border leading Hillsboro Central Valley 22-20. And in the JV game earlier tonight, it was North Border beating Hillsboro Central Valley 33-20. That is our halftime report, brought to you by the Ryan Updahl Agency at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-5777 For your insurance requests, visit with Ryan Opdahl. A 2-point game at the break. We will return for the second half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo-Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
Joe Lancello back at Central Valley. The hometown Burros trailing North Border by a bucket at 22-20. Hillsboro Central Valley will have the ball to start the second half. McKenna Dickoff will start the second half for HCV along with Kennedy Olson, Paige Cotton, Addison Sauray, and Megan Ensign. And it's Ensign with the basketball now, and a 3 on the way. In and out. Helen the rebound for North Border. Addison Brown driving, scoring, and a foul. First foul of the second half against Hillsboro Central Valley. It's on McKenna Dickoff for first. Brown with a chance at a three-point play, and she takes that. 11 for Brown and a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Entry pass in the lane. Ensign missing from in close. Brown the rebound. Brown, Helen, Fraser, Dunnigan, and more the 5 on the floor for the navy blue-clad North Border Eagles. And a basket for Taylin Dunnigan, her second of the game. And North Border with their biggest lead of the game at 27-20. Sorry, driving. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Dunnigan. Fraser into the lane through the crowd and scores. 29-20. And a short timeout taken by Hillsborough Central Valley. With North Border having their biggest lead of the game, 29-20. They're off to a 7-0 start in the third quarter. And this game break brought to you by Lee Olfson at Furniture Mart in Fargo. Ask for Lee to get you your live event pricing. Call or text at 701-200-8019. 701-200-8019. Lee Olfson with Furniture Mart in Fargo. Burroughs with 3 timeouts remaining. North Border with 4. Olsen looking into the 2-1-2 zone. Cotton back for Olsen. Shot clock at 10. Olsen with a shot clock running down. Missed the shot and Moore the rebound. Quickly ahead for Brown. Fraser with a 3, yes. 10 for Jenna Fraser. And a 32-20 lead for the Eagles. They're off to a 10-0 start in the third. And a takeaway. Fraser the steal, quick 2-on-1. And Kira Moore finishes. She's got 5. 34-30. Ensign in the lane. Back off for Cotton, right Coffin corner. Sorry for Ensign. Here's a 3 on the way. That's good. Ensign's second 3 of the game. She's got 11. And Hillsborough Central Valley on the board in the third quarter. Fraser driving. Missing. Sore got the rebound. And the ball was poked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Burros. McKenna Dickoff checks out of the game for Hillsborough Central Valley. And Sadie Gallagher back in. Quam with 4 fouls for Hillsborough Central Valley and Gallagher with 3. Ensign faked the baseline drive. Sore traveled. 14th turnover on Hillsborough Central Valley. Eagles looking to even their record at 500 on the year, both overall and in region play. Dunnigan for Brown, overshot the basket. But Helland was right there for the offensive rebound. 4 for Kira Helland. 36-23 in favor of the Eagles. Ensign straddled the three-point line and missed. Brown the rebound. And Brown gets down court very quickly. And a foul underneath. Foul is on Megan Ensign of Hillsborough Central Valley, her first and the team's second of the half. Taylor Dunnigan to shoot 2. She has not been to the line this evening. First free throw good. Casey Hogg, a 5'7" freshman, back into the game for Hillsborough Central Valley, replacing Cotton. Dunnigan makes them both. She's got 6. 15-point lead now for North Border after leading by just 2 at halftime. Sore, baseline jumper, too long. And stolen back. Sorry, driving. Ooh, around and out. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Hillsborough Central Valley. Three on the way from Gallagher, doesn't go. Moore the rebound. Three is up and off by Helland. Nice job by Dunnigan to fight for the rebound and drive in, but wound up missing. And the Burros end up turning it over. And a short timeout taken by North Border. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest Seed scoreboard, it's now a 15-point lead for North Border as they're outscoring Hillsborough Central Valley 16-3 in this third quarter. Hannison Brown with 11 points to lead North Border. Jenna Fraser with 10. More on the inbound. We've got a foul before the ball actually got thrown in. Third team foul on Hillsborough Central Valley in the half, and it's on Casey Hong, her second. Eagles inbound. A three from Fraser doesn't go. Rebound Gallagher. Olsen around a screen to the right. Shot clock at 18. Jumper up off the bracket. Addison Brown with another rebound. Fraser with a three. Yes. 13 for Jenna Fraser. And the Eagles' lead is now 18. And an attempted steal by Fraser. But the ball's going to stay with Hillsborough Central Valley. Sorry, number 5 back into the game for Hillsborough Central Valley. Ensign three from the right is good. Ensign with 3 threes. And 14 on the game. Quickly down court for Katie Volk to score. She's got 4. Ensign back for Gallagher. She'll put up a 3, and that's good. First points of the night for Sadie Gallagher. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Fraser left open, tried to drive her way through. Ball was last touched by one of the Burros. It'll stay with North Border with 26 on the shot clock. Fraser driving, scoring. 15 for Jenna Fraser, matching her uniform number. Eagles by 16. As time runs down to the third quarter. Pass thrown away, taken away by Volk rather. A drive by Brown, and she'll go to the free throw line. Foul is on Sadie Gallagher. That is her 4th, and the 4th on Hillsborough Central Valley. So Gallagher and Quam both with 4 fouls to the Burros as Brown hits the first of 2 free throws. McKenna Dickoff back into the game for Hillsborough Central Valley as Gallagher will sit down. Brown 5 of 8 at the foul line. Make it 6 out of 9. And 13 points in the game as she made them both. Eagles equaling their biggest lead of 18, and there's a steal. A takeaway by Volk. Brown for Moore. Back to Brown. Dunnigan posting up. Shot doesn't go. Cotton the rebound for Hillsborough Central Valley. Under a minute to go in the third. Ooh. Solid contact there. And Kennedy Olson will go to the line. Katie Volk committing the foul, her second, and that's the first on North Border in the second half. Olson, a 42% free throw shooter. Hit the first and the second. Olson with 8. Whoop. 47-30. North Border taking command in the third quarter after a tight first half. Here's a drive by Volk, who's got 6. 49-30. North Border with their biggest lead. Nice idea, but the pass was tipped and taken away. 18 turnovers on the Burros. Helen lobbing down low, caught by Volk. Shot is short, and the Burros get the rebound. Olson traveling. North Border basketball with 6.3 to go in the third. Now realizing how little time there is. The heave by Brown goes out of bounds, and that's the end of the third. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest Seed scoreboard after 3, it's North Border 49, Hillsborough Central Valley 30. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsborough Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsborough, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsborough Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Back at Central Valley in Buxton, Joe Lancello with you. North Border outscoring Hillsborough Central Valley 27-10 in the third quarter. And the Eagles now with a 49-30 lead as we start the final 8 minutes. Hillsborough Central Valley ball with Dickoff, Sore, Cotton, Ensign, and Olson on the floor for the Burros. Kara Moore is going to go to the line. Team foul 5 on Hillsborough Central Valley in the half. This one's on Megan Ensign, her second. Just one foul against North Border in the second half. Moore's first free throw off the bracket. Moore, 3 of 5 at the line this evening. Second free throw good, got 1 of 2. And now it's a 20-point lead. Cotton for Ensign. Dickoff in the lane for Sore. Nice move around a defender to score. Addison Sore, the 5'2 freshman, with her first bucket of the night. Helen Fraser, Moore, Volk. And Dunnigan, the 5 on the floor for North Border, who will inbound baseline right. 24 on the shot clock. Volk lost the handle on the ball, but was last touched by Cotton, and it will stay with North Border with 14 on the shot clock. And a held ball on the rebound. It will go to Hillsborough Central Valley. Sorry, left baseline drive. Blocked out of bounds by Moore. Olsen on the inbound for Ensign. 3 on the way, around and out. Cotton fighting for the rebound. They call held ball, and this time it will go over to North Border. A little pressure now from Hillsborough Central Valley in the backcourt. Fraser thought about the 3. Drives through the lane. Ball came off somebody's shin. Eagles recover with 15 on the shot clock. Fraser right corner. Entry pass bobbled, but that's because Talon Dunnigan was pushed. The foul is on Ensign, her 3rd, and that's now 6 on Hillsborough Central Valley in the half. Eagles inbound with a fresh shot clock. Moore off the glass and in. 8 for Kira Moore. North Border back up by 20. Almost 2 minutes played in the 4th quarter. Ensign with a 3, short. Rebound comes for Cotton, who scores. Paige Cotton in the right place. She's got 4. Entry pass intended for Moore. Last touch by one of the Burrows. Into the game for North Border. First time into the game is number 14, Jalen Johnson, a 5'8 freshman. Moore missed the shot, got her own rebound, that missed. Got her own rebound again, that missed, and a foul. And Moore to shoot 2. Addison Sorey commits the foul, that's her 3rd. That's the 7th team foul on Hillsborough Central Valley in the second half. But this is a shooting foul. And Moore hits the first of 2. Peyton Quam comes back into the lineup for Hillsborough Central Valley. Asori will sit down. Quam has got 4 fouls herself now with 5:32 to play. Moore made them both. Moore now with 10. 3 North Border players in double figures and a timeout by Hillsborough Central Valley. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest Seed scoreboard, North Border over Hillsborough Central Valley, 54-34. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hillsborough Central Valley with a basketball now. 2 timeouts remaining, under 5.5 minutes to play, down now by 20. It was a 2-point game at halftime. Quam for Ensign. For Dickoff, and now Cotton driving. Kennedy Olson driving through the zone, missing. Cotton the offensive rebound. It looked like she'd been tackled, but on the possession arrow, the ball is going to stay with Hillsborough Central Valley. Olsen on the inbound, baseline right. Ensign steps back, jumper no good. Cotton the offensive rebound. Fresh possession. And the jumper good by McKenna Dickoff. She's got 4. And a takeaway by Quam, and she's fouled right away. Just the second team foul against North Border in the second half. It's on Jenna Fraser, her second. Johnson checks out into the game. For the first time is Kaylee Berg, number 12, a 5'3" sophomore. Ensign inside the arc. Shoots short. Brown hustling again for the rebound. Played a very strong game, the number 5 for North Border. And Fraser with room to drive and score. 17 for Jenna Fraser. Back to a 20-point lead. Almost midway through quarter number 4. Ensign driving through the crowd. Ball wouldn't fall down. The ball did go out of bounds. And it's North Border basketball. Moore is going to come out, I think, for the night. Kira Moore back in the game, joining Fraser and Berg and Helen, who just scored there. She's got 6. And Moore, we got a foul. Foul is on Taylon Dunnigan. That was the one I was missing. That's her first foul. 3rd on the Eagles. As Fraser comes out, I think she's done for the night. Burrows will drop to 1-7 on the year. 0-4 against Region 2 opponents. Cotton lost the ball. 20 turnovers unofficially against Hillsborough Central Valley. Dunnigan dumping down low on the right block for Bjornsid, who's back in the ball game. Ball poked loose and a takeaway for the Burros. Olsen ahead of the crowd. Was that a clean block or a foul? That was a foul. Kira Moore with the foul. That's her 3rd. And the 4th on North Border in the second half. So Kennedy Olson to the line. She's 2 of 2 at the stripe this evening with 8 points. First free throw missed. 42, Sophia Connor, a 5'7" senior into the game for Hillsborough Central Valley. Connor, the only senior on the Hillsborough Central Valley squad. Olsen's second is no good. Missed them both, but Gallagher with the offensive rebound. Gallagher with a 3. Draws there. Connor hustles after the rebound. Held ball, and it will go to North Border with 2:37 to play. North Border led 14-10 at the quarter, 22-20 at the half, 49-30 after 3, and right now it's 58-36 in favor of the Eagles. Helen trying to get it inside. Ball retrieved by Dunnigan. Shovels for J.C. Fraser, number 4, who's in the game for the first time. Offensive rebound and a putback, no good, and a foul with 2:11 to play. Taylon Dunnigan will go to the line after the foul by Sophia Connor, her first and the team's 8th. Dunnigan shooting 2, making the first. Dunnigan was 7 on the night. North Border has spent a lot of time at the free throw line. More than twice the number of tries, I would think, than Hillsborough Central Valley has. Second free throw missed. 23-point lead for North Border at the 2-minute mark. Olsen on the left wing, cross court for Connor. Ensign with a 3, and the rebound Bjornstead. Ahead for Moore. As more new players will check in for North Border at the next break. And they're going to call a foul on the Burros. It'll be team foul 9. And Kira Helen will shoot a 1-on-1. Foul was on Kennedy Olson, her second, and that's 9 team fouls on Hillsborough Central Valley. 24, Katie Volk. 15, Jenna Fraser back in the game. Sadie Snyder, a 5'6" freshman, I think is going to come in for Helen, who is shooting the free throw. She hit that, and she's got one more to come. Helen making them both. She will leave the game with 8 points. As number 3, Sadie Snyder, a 5'6" freshman, checks in. So everyone for North Border has been in the ball game. Ensign driving, missing. Good hustle by Quam to take the rebound away, and we got a foul. 5th team foul on North Border. This is on Taylon Dunnigan, her second. Fresh shot clock for the Burros as Olsen inbounds baseline right. Ensign quickly shoots a 3, doesn't get it. Rebound, J.C. Fraser. Jenna Fraser's her older sister. So the two Fraser girls getting to play together. Under a minute to play. Volk for Jenna Fraser to score. 19 for Jenna Fraser. 63-36. Biggest lead of the night for North Border. And the Gallagher 3 is an air ball and goes out of bounds. Shot clock will come off now with 29.7 to play. Dunnigan shovels ahead for J.C. Fraser. Ball was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with North Border with 16 seconds to play. Jenna Fraser on the inbound. Dunnigan did well to hang on. Jenna Fraser around a second screen. And a reach in. Trying to get a steal on Volk. And it'll be Volk going to the free throw line. With 5.2 seconds to play. The foul on, it's team foul 10, so 2 free throws for Katie Volk after the foul by Sophia Connor. Volk with 6 points off the bench for North Border tonight. Addison Story, a 5'2 freshman, back into the game for the Burros to replace Peyton Quam. Second free throw up and off, missed both. Lob down low for Volk, hit the bottom of the rim, and that's going to end it. This one belongs to North Border, as they even their record at 4-4 on the season and 2-2 in region play with a 63-36 victory over Hillsborough Central Valley. We'll come back and we'll hear from Coach Haley Lout and have our players of the game brought to you by Enbridge, our energy player of the game, and also our feature precision player of the game brought to you by RDK Enterprises. All that coming up. The final, North Border 63, Hillsborough Central Valley 36 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest Seed scoreboard. Back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online firststatebanks.com.
The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts share this message to all community members about building assets in your community. Hi, this is Maddie Olson. Young people grow strong through positive relationships with adults. It only takes a small investment of time to truly make a difference in a young person's life. You can help build up a young person by taking just a minute to give them words of encouragement and advice, making them feel the true impact they have in the community. A message provided by everyone at the Hillsborough and Central Valley School District.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
You can trust the pros at Hillsborough Body Shop to make your vehicle look as good as new. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop can do the work, and Hillsboro Body Shop is also the place to repair your windshield. Don't wait to get that pesky chip repaired. Ben and Tyrell can replace that glass the same day. Call Hillsboro Body Shop at 701-636-4981 and put Ben and Tyrell's combined 30-plus years of experience to work on your vehicle. Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Back at Central Valley, Joe Lancello with you as the North Border Eagles have defeated the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros by a score of 63-36. In a game that was close for the first half. We had 2 ties, 3 lead changes, as Hillsboro Central Valley had a pair of 2-point leads early on. But then North Border would take the lead in that first quarter, and they would just keep it. They were up 14-10 at the end of the first quarter. It was 22-20 in favor of the Eagles at the half, but in the third quarter, North Border just grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck, outscoring Hillsboro Central Valley 27-10 in that third frame, and it was 49-30 in favor of the Eagles after 3. And in the fourth quarter, North Border stretching their advantage, and their biggest lead of the night, the one they had at the end, 63-36. North Border now 4-4 overall, 2-2 against Region 2 opponents, while Hillsboro Central Valley now 1-7 overall, 0-4 against Region 2 opponents, with the Burros having a game tomorrow night at Ada Borup West. Let's take a look at our scoring in tonight's game. Leading the way, 3 players in double figures for North Border. Jenna Fraser with 2 threes, 5 twos, 3 of 4 at the line for 19 points. Addison Brown with a 3, 2 twos, 6 of 9 of the foul line for 13 points. Kira Moore with 2 baskets, 6 of 8 at the foul line for 10 points. Kara Holland, 3 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 8. Taylon Dunnigan, 2 baskets, 3 of 4 at the line for 7. Katie Volk, 3 baskets, 0 for 2 at the line for 6. Sadie Snyder, J.C. Fraser, Kaylee Berg, Jalen Johnson, and Kate Bjornsted all played briefly for North Border and did not score. The Eagles were 20 of 29 at the foul line. Little better than 67%. 12 turnovers against the Eagles, and North Border unofficially with 32 rebounds, not on the offensive side. North Border with 14 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second, 27 in the third, 14 in the fourth for their total of 63. For Hillsboro Central Valley, 1 player in double figures, Megan Ensign. And I'm off on my 3-point baskets. So Ensign either had 3 threes and 1 2-pointer, or 2 of each. And she was also 3 of 4 at the foul line. So Ensign either with 13 or 14 points. Kennedy Olson with 3 baskets, 2 of 4 at the line for 8. McKenna Dickoff, 2 baskets for 4. Paige Cotton, 2 baskets for 4. Sadie Gallagher had either a 3-pointer or a 2-pointer. So either 3 or 2 for the sophomore tonight. Peyton Kwame, a basket for 2. Addison Sore, a basket for 2. Eliza Jenin, Casey Hong, and Sophia Connor all played and did not score for Hillsborough Central Valley tonight. Burrows were 5 of 8 at the foul line, so I guess I was off a bit. I said North Border had double the number of foul shots. It's more like triple. 62.5% for Hillsborough Central Valley at the line. 20 turnovers against the Burros. And unofficially, Hillsborough Central Valley 30 rebounds, 15 on the offensive side. Hillsborough Central Valley with 10 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second, 10 in the third, 6 in the fourth for a total of 36. We were hoping to see Coach Haley Lout come up and have a couple of words. She may be still on her way for that yet. And time now for our Energy Player of the Game. Energy for Life. Energy for Life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And our Energy Player of the Game is North Border's Addison Brown, the 5'5 senior, just able to get down court quickly and make things happen. Got to the foul line 9 times and made 6 of those, and had a 13-point game. Addison Brown, our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. And we'll have our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game coming up, and we'll return to Central Valley after these words on YourLiveEvent.com. The final again, North Border 63, Hillsborough Central Valley 36.
The Hillsborough Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious broasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken, dine in and take out at Saturdays at the Hillsborough Vets Club. And remember, appetizers and so many other fun activities at the Hillsborough Vets Club. Good luck to the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros from everyone at the Hillsborough Vets Club. And they thank you for all of your support with the Hillsborough Vets Club.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Hillsborough Lumber welcomes you. As you're working on interior projects, Hillsborough Lumber can help. Hillsborough Lumber has trim, doors, flooring, and all the necessary tools and products to complete your projects. If you're also thinking about larger projects for next spring and summer, let Hillsborough Lumber know of your ideas and they'll help with planning and estimates. Hillsborough Lumber, 701-636-4301. Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsborough, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
And welcome back to Central Valley. It was North Border beating the Burros tonight, 63-36. Haley Lott, the coach of Hillsboro Central Valley, joins me now. And yeah, we're able to hang with them for the first half. And then the second half, things really got out of control.
Yeah, I thought we kind of struggled on defense. And, again, that's something we need to start focusing on for the next few games is we've got to start buckling down and playing some good defense. And then I thought we panicked a little bit on offense, and we're kind of shooting some silly shots, so needed a better shot selection in that second half.
I'll tell you, that number 5 for North Border, Addison Brown, just really quick, and that had to drive your defense a little crazy.
Yeah, they had to start to move their feet, and that's big too, drawing too many fouls because we're not moving our feet enough, and so we just have to adjust to those fast players more.
You got in some foul trouble, too. That had to affect things.
Yeah, 2 of our very important role players on the bench because of fouls that it girls have to step up, and it kind of gets us in a tough spot when we are getting into those foul trouble.
Now 2 games down this week, 1 to go, and that's going to be tomorrow night. Non-conference game, non-region game against Ada Borup West at their place.
Yeah, we got to be ready. Like I said, tomorrow they're going to come tough. Minnesota is a very tough basketball program. They play very physical, and we've got to be ready to play physical and be ready to move our feet and play defense. That's going to be our main focus until we start doing it. So.
All right. Sorry about the loss tonight. Hopefully some better things across the border in Minnesota tomorrow night.
Yes, we're just going to keep rolling with it and fixing everything we can at every game. So it just is their lessons that we're going to take to improve for the next game.
All right. Best of luck tomorrow night then.
Thank you.
Haley Lott, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. We'll take one more break and wrap things up here from Central Valley after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
Wilf Dagelman started Dagelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Dagelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Wilf truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit Dagelman.com to view our openings.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro, for when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair. Visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. Go Boroughs! New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Back again at Central Valley, Joe Lancello with you as North Border defeats Hillsboro Central Valley in girls basketball tonight, 63-36. Time now for our Precision Player of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsboro and Drayton. Make plans to attend Precision Planning's Winter Conference 23 at the Allura Center in Grand Forks, January 18th and 19th. You'll hear from Precision Planning engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Allura Center in Grand Forks. To register, visit planterdoc.com. Planterdoc.com. And our Precision Player of the Game goes to Megan Ensign of Hillsboro Central Valley with precision 3 3-point baskets, part of a 14-point night for the sophomore. Megan Ensign, our Precision Player of the Game. More basketball coming up on YourLiveEvent.com on Friday night, and also we'll be with you from Hillsboro on Saturday afternoon as the Hillsboro Central Valley boys will take on 10th-ranked Sargent County in a rescheduled game from mid-December when we had all the big snowstorm. 5 o'clock for the varsity game, 3:30 junior varsity. That'll be here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks very much to all of our sponsors, and when you see them, please tell them that you appreciate their being part of our coverage on YourLiveEvent.com. And thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here tonight, girls basketball. It was North Border 63, Hillsboro Central Valley 36. Have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.